Hello and welcome back to Easy English Conversations. I'm Avery.
And I'm Laura. We're so excited you're here to practice your English with us.
We have a really lovely, heartwarming topic for you today. We're going to be talking all about family traditions.
That's right. Traditions are the special activities, customs, and stories that families share and repeat over many years. They are what create so many of our favorite memories.
Exactly. And the great phrase you'll hear a lot in this episode is to pass down. When a tradition or story is passed down, it means it's given from an older generation, like your grandparents, to a younger generation, like your parents, and then to you.
It's a beautiful idea, passing things down. So today, we're going to share some traditions that have been passed down in our families and some new ones we've created.
It should be a lot of fun. Let's dive in.
Okay, so let's start with the big holidays because they are often full of traditions. Avery, what comes to mind for you? Maybe Christmas?
Definitely Christmas. My family has so many little rituals. The biggest one for us is decorating the Christmas tree. We always do it together on the first Saturday of December. No exceptions.
Oh, I like that you have a specific day for it.
It helps build the excitement. We put on a playlist of classic Christmas songs. My mom makes her famous hot chocolate with tiny marshmallows, and we open up the big boxes of ornaments.
Hot chocolate is essential.
It is, and each of us has our own collection. My sister has a lot of sparkly, glittery ones. My dad collects ornaments from places we've traveled. And I have a lot of handmade ones from when I was in school.
That's so sweet. So your tree tells a story of your family. Do you have any other Christmas traditions, like watching certain movies or listening to specific music?
It really does. My favorite one is a little wooden bird my grandfather carved for me. And my sister has a glass angel that was our grandmother's. We have a rule that she is always the one to put the star on top of the tree, and I am the one who plugs in the lights for the first time.
I love that. Having specific jobs for everyone. In my family, the biggest tradition is about the food on Christmas Eve.
Okay, tell me about it.
Well, my mom's family is Italian-American, so we have a huge lasagna dinner. For listeners who might not know, lasagna is a dish made with wide, flat pasta layered with cheese, sauce, and meat or vegetables. It's delicious, but it's a lot of work to make.
I can imagine.
The tradition is that my mom, my aunt, and I all make it together in the afternoon. We spend hours in the kitchen talking and laughing. It's our special time.
That sounds like a wonderful tradition. So it's not just eating the meal, but the preparation is part of it.
Exactly. The preparation is the most important part. Then everyone comes over. Aunts, uncles, cousins. Our house gets so loud and happy. We also have a New Year's tradition of watching the fireworks over the lake in our town. We bundle up in warm clothes, bring thermoses of hot tea, and count down to midnight together.
That sounds beautiful. We always watch the ball drop in Times Square on TV. It's a classic American tradition. We have little noisemakers, and we all cheer when it hits midnight.
Classic is good. Okay, let's switch gears from holidays to personal celebrations. How about birthdays?
Oh, birthday traditions are the best. In my house, the birthday person gets king or queen for a day status.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. What does it mean?
It means you don't have to do any chores, and you get to choose the menu for every single meal.
Every meal? That's amazing.
It is. When I was 10, I think I chose sugary cereal for breakfast, hot dogs for lunch, and then a huge pizza for dinner. My parents were probably horrified, but they had to do it.
That is a 10-year-old's dream menu. That's a great tradition.
What about in your family, Laura?
We have a slightly embarrassing but very funny tradition. Before anyone can open a single present, we have to go around the room and everyone shares their favorite memory of the birthday person from the last year.
Aw, that's really sweet. Not embarrassing.
The sweet part is nice. The embarrassing part is that after that, we sing happy birthday in the silliest voices we can think of. My dad always tries to sing it like an opera singer, and it's terrible, but hilarious.
That is fantastic. I love traditions that involve a little bit of silliness.
Me too. And we also have the height chart marked on a door frame in our kitchen. You can see the little lines and dates from when we were kids, all the way up. It's like a timeline of our lives.
That's a physical tradition, a record you can see and touch. We have something similar, but with photos. We take a family picture in the exact same spot in our backyard every year on my mom's birthday. It's so funny to see how we've all changed.
That's a great idea. You know, we've mentioned lasagna and birthday pizza. Food is clearly a central part of so many traditions.
It has to be. Food brings everyone to the table. For my family, the biggest food tradition is our summer barbecue for the 4th of July.
Right, a classic American holiday.
Exactly. And my dad is the official grill master. He's in charge of the barbecue. He makes burgers and hot dogs for a huge crowd of friends and family. And he has this secret barbecue sauce recipe.
A secret recipe. Does he not share it with anyone?
Not a soul. He mixes it in the kitchen with the door closed. He says he'll pass the recipe down to me one day. It's become a family legend. Our relatives always bring side dishes, so it's a potluck-style meal. A potluck is a gathering where each guest contributes a different dish to share.
That's a great way to do it. We have a recipe that's been passed down, too. My great-grandmother's recipe for apple pie.
You can't beat a classic apple pie.
You really can't. And she never wrote it down. She taught it to my grandmother, who taught it to my mom, who is now teaching it to me.
So it's an oral tradition, passed down through speaking and showing.
Precisely. And it's about more than just the ingredients. It's about how to feel the dough, how to know when the apples are soft enough. When we're in the kitchen, my mom tells me stories about her mom. The recipe is a container for all those memories.
That's a beautiful way to put it. A container for memories. I remember one year my dad tried to make his pancakes in a new shape for my birthday. He tried to make a car. It ended up looking like a big burnt blob.
Oh no!
It was a total failure, but we laughed so hard. And now, the pancake car disaster is a family story we tell every year. So even mistakes can become traditions.
That's so true. A failed experiment becomes a legendary story. It's funny how traditions start. Some are passed down for generations, and some we just invent ourselves.
Right. My grandfather started one that we still do. On New Year's Day, we all write down our hopes and wishes for the year ahead on a piece of paper. We don't sign our names.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do with them?
We fold them up and put them in this old decorated glass jar that he used to keep on his desk. We don't read them. The idea is just to put your intentions out into the universe. Then at the very end of the year, we empty the jar and read them aloud.
Oh, so you do read them.
We do at the end of the year. It's amazing to see what came true or how our hopes changed. It's a very quiet, reflective tradition. It connects us to my grandfather, and it also makes us think about our own lives.
That is so meaningful. My parents created a new tradition for us when we were kids. Since we don't live near a beach, on the last day of summer, we would have a backyard beach day.
A backyard beach day? Tell me more.
We would put on our swimsuits, lay out towels on the grass, turn on the sprinkler, and make lemonade. It was our way of having one last summer adventure before school started.
That is so creative and fun. It shows that traditions don't have to be expensive or complicated.
Not at all. And now that my brother and I are grown up, we've started a new tradition of our own. We call each other every Sunday night, no matter what, just to check in and see how the week was.
That's so important, especially when you live in different places. It's a modern tradition.
It is. And that makes me think traditions aren't just for holidays or birthdays. The small weekly rituals can be just as important for feeling connected and happy.
I completely agree, like a weekly family game night, or always eating dinner together at the table.
Yes, no phones allowed at the table is a great modern tradition to create. In college, my friends and I had Taco Tuesday every single week. It was simple, it was cheap, and it was our thing.
Taco Tuesday is an excellent tradition. I have a personal one. Every Sunday morning, I go for a long walk, get a coffee from my favorite local cafe, and just sit in the park for a while. It's how I reset for the week.
That's a form of self-care as a tradition. I love that. For my roommate and I, it's Friday movie night. We take turns picking the movie, we make a big bowl of popcorn, and just relax on the couch. After a busy week, it's the perfect way to unwind.
It sounds perfect. It's something to look forward to. It marks the end of the week. These little rituals give our lives structure and comfort.
They really do. They're the small, happy moments that make up a life.
Well, talking about all of these wonderful traditions has been so much fun. It makes me want to call my family right now.
Me too. It's a great reminder of how important these rituals are, whether they are passed down through generations or just started last week. They connect us to our past and to each other.
Absolutely. And for all our listeners, we hope you enjoyed our conversation. We also hope it inspires you to think about your own family traditions.
That's right. For your English practice this week, try describing one of your favorite traditions. You could write it down, or even better, explain it to a friend. Notice how you use words like always, every year, and usually.
That is a fantastic piece of homework. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us on Easy English Conversations.
We'll be back next time with a new topic to explore. Until then, take care and happy conversations.
Bye, everyone.